There are dreams that arrive not to scare us, but to awaken us. Dreams that wrap themselves in mystery, carrying messages from the unseen world, whispers from the soul, signs from the spirit realm, echoes of a higher wisdom calling your attention. Dreaming of vultures is one of those visions. A dream that doesn't simply show death, but transformation. Because in the spiritual world, vultures are not creatures of darkness. They are guardians of endings, messengers of purification, and keepers of divine order in the cycle of life and death. When a vulture appears in your dream, it's not there to bring fear. It comes to tell you that something in your life is reaching its final breath. A relationship, a belief, an old version of yourself that can no longer survive where you're heading. The vulture does not destroy, it clears. It removes what has already served its purpose so that the new can be born. It may appear silently, hovering in the sky, or waiting patiently in the distance. If you dream of a vulture watching you, the message is observation. Something within you, or around you, is waiting to be seen clearly. You might be surrounded by energies, people, or emotions that feed from your indecision, from your fear, from your exhaustion. The vulture reminds you, protect your energy. Do not give your light to what only wants to consume it. If in your dream the vulture circles above your head, it speaks of a process nearing completion. The soul is preparing for release, perhaps a healing, a closure, or a transformation that your conscious mind hasn't yet accepted. The circle in the sky is sacred geometry in motion, the eternal loop of life reminding you that every end is a beginning dressed in shadow. But if the vulture is feeding, if you see it tearing flesh or devouring remains, don't be afraid. It is not a symbol of horror, but of alchemy. It means that your soul is digesting the past, consuming the remains of old pain, transforming suffering into wisdom. The vulture eats what others cannot bear to face. It is the part of your spirit that turns death into rebirth. Sometimes, dreaming of vultures comes with a deep sense of unease. A chill, a silence, a strange air of warning. This happens when your energy field has absorbed too much of others' burdens, when you've been giving too much, carrying too many emotions that are not your own. The vulture arrives to cleanse. It asks you to let go of what you've been holding that doesn't belong to you anymore. To surrender the heaviness. To forgive, to cry, to breathe. If you dream of a vulture landing on the ground, pay attention. The message is grounding. Your spirit is calling you back to earth. Maybe you've been too long in your thoughts, in worry, in what-ifs and regrets. The vulture reminds you that healing happens here, in the body, in the present, not in the past. It asks you to stop running and return to yourself. But when you see more than one vulture, a group, a circle of them, this speaks of collective energy. Perhaps you are surrounded by situations or people who are also shedding something old. The dream tells you, you are not alone in your transformation. Humanity itself is purging, cleansing, renewing. You are part of a larger process, one that your soul chose long before you could understand it. The vulture is sacred in many ancient traditions. To the Egyptians, it was a protector of mothers and children, a symbol of divine motherhood and eternal care. To the Native American elders, it represented purification and balance with nature. To the mystics, it was the soul's alchemist, the one who turns decay into gold. So when it visits you in dreams, it's not announcing death, it's announcing rebirth. It may also come as a warning, not of danger, but of alignment. The vulture tells you, something in your world has reached completion. Stop trying to revive what's already gone. Let the old chapter close with grace. You cannot rise while clinging to what has expired. Release it, and you'll feel the light return. If you felt fear in the dream, listen closely. That fear is not about the vulture, it's about your resistance to let go. The bird of death only frightens the ego, never the soul. The soul understands. Endings are sacred. They are how the universe keeps breathing. Sometimes, the vulture may even speak to you, not with words, but through its gaze. If you looked into its eyes in your dream, that was a mirror moment. It's the spirit world reminding you of your resilience, your strength, your ability to rise after every loss. The vulture survives because it accepts the cycle fully. It does not fight the decay, it transforms it. And so can you. When you wake from such a dream, don't rush to forget it. Sit in silence. Feel what part of your life feels done, what part feels heavy, lifeless, or forced. The vulture is guiding you to release that weight. To trust that by letting go, you are not losing. You are clearing space for grace to enter. Sometimes, the dream will return. You may see vultures again and again until you finally listen. Until you finally honor the sacred invitation they bring, to die to the old self so the true self can emerge. The process may be painful, yes, but it's divine work. It's the soul preparing you for lightness, for freedom, for a life that no longer carries the scent of yesterday. So if you have dreamed of vultures, do not fear them. Bless them. They are angels in disguise, winged messengers of the great renewal. They fly between worlds, carrying away what no longer belongs to you, so you can awaken lighter, truer, and more whole. Endings are never truly endings. They are sacred beginnings, veiled in mystery. Every time something leaves your life, it's making room for a new dawn. The vulture knows this. It has always known. And now, so do you. So when you close your eyes tonight and feel that ancient presence circling above you, don't resist. Whisper softly, "I'm ready to release. I'm ready to be reborn." And let your soul rise, quietly, powerfully, into the open sky. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to breathe it in, to honor your own transformation. And if you wish to keep walking this path of spiritual awakening through dreams, you are welcome to stay, to listen, to reflect, and to remember that every dream carries a message meant only for your soul.